Thank you.
I just want to let everybody know that this meeting is now being recorded and transcribed.
Thank you, Steph. I also like to let everybody, the public know that to mute their microphones, please. And if not, Steph can mute you for us. Steph, do we have everyone on here yet? Is Tim here? And I see Rosella.
Yeah,
I
I'm just
see.
checking here. One
Okay.
sec.
Thank you.
I believe you have 5, Warden. I believe you have a quorum.
Okay, I knew Tim that was coming on, so
Okay, I'll send him a text.
yes, please. I sent out,
Tim is there.
Tim is here? Okay, that's good. Okay. I'd like to call.
The only one I'm not seeing, sorry, is Wanda. Is Wanda there?
Well, Wanda, is that Wanda unverified? There she is.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
I
Sorry.
just got in the door. I just got in the door from town.
You have your
Thanks.
quorum, Warden.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'd like to call this emergency meeting to order. Based on discussions with the Village of Baddeck and them reiterating that we do not own the sidewalks and they will not plow them. Can I call for a motion that Victoria County will plow the sidewalks on Shabukto Street for the 2025-2026 winter season? Can I have a motion for that, please?
So I make a motion.
It's, I didn't see who did that. It's a motion, it was moved by Deputy Warden. Can I get a seconder, please?
I'll second it.
Second by, sorry, Tim, by Jess, Counselor Kerr, all in
Yep.
favor?
Discussion, Warden?
Question?
No, wait, I gotta go through the motion before I can have a discussion there.
No, we don't vote though.
No,
Yeah,
we're not
no.
voting.
Well, you said all in
I'm-
favor.
I just needed the seconder before I call discussion, so it's been seconded by Counselor Kerr. So call for the discussion. Go ahead, Counselor Patterson.
Thank you, Warden. I'm not clear on the financial implications of doing the sidewalks. These are the things I think I know. We purchased a machine, saw pictures of it today. Are we going to recover the cost of that machine from the village, or what's the situation?
Leanne, would you like to answer that, please?
Yeah, so I think that's open for discussion as well. We could either give it as our contribution to the village, or we could charge an area rate. So that will be up to council. I think we'll figure that stuff out at a later date. It's just there's snow on the ground right now.
Yeah, I understand that.
yeah.
Just a follow-up. I received feedback from the original proposal, and there doesn't seem to be much of an appetite in the rest of the county to be subsidizing services in Baddeck. So I'll leave it at that.
Thank you, Counselor. Counselor Donovan.
Yeah, I think we're at the point where somebody has to step up and be the adult at the table. And I think it has to be us. I have no issue whatsoever with plowing the sidewalks in Baddeck. At the end of the day, it comes down to the safety of the residents of Baddeck and nothing more. That's just my opinion.
Thank you. Thank you, Counselor Donovan. Do I have, does anyone else want to speak on the, Counselor Carr?
Yes, I couldn't agree with Councillor Donovan anymore. It is down to public safety right now. It is a hazard trying to get around here now. People are walking down the middle of the street, for God's sake.
Okay, thank you. Counselor Hennick?
Yes, I agree with the safety of the residents in Baddeck. But as we had stated in our previous discussions about them signing over ownership of the sidewalks, I know as a county we have to do the sidewalks, but the village has done them for years and years and years, and now they're not. So are we going to be the ones saying, okay, let's do the sidewalks because we feel bad for the residents that the sidewalks aren't being done? While, did we get any complaints from people that the sidewalks weren't done, or were all the complaints gone to the village, I wonder, because where they were previously doing the sidewalks and then decided not to?
Okay, thank you, Counselor. Deputy Warden?
Thank you, Warren. I just want to remember, just consult. Right now, we are with providing the services for this year, the March until March 2026. About ownership and area rate, I think we can discuss it later on. Right now is priority the safety from them, and after we can have negotiations about that if the village don't take in ownership. But I think this is a later date for that. Right now, I think we are just asking for provide the services for the village of Baddeck.
Thank you, Deputy. Counselor Donovan?
After having read the email that was shared earlier from the chair of the village commission, she didn't come out and say, we used to own them and we want you to have them now. What she said is, we don't own them. So if they don't own them, I think we should take ownership and make sure they're clear. That's, I don't see this as being a big deal. I really don't. I just think it comes down at the end of the day to the safety of the people who live in Victoria County. And if it means that we have to, however you want to put it, swallow our pride, whatever, I think it's something that has to be done.
Thank you, Counselor. Counselor Patterson?
Thank you, Warden. Just a couple of more points. On the finances, we're not clear on that at all, what's going to happen. Secondly, we have never had insurance that the village has had, and when a claim was made, I believe a few years ago, I don't even think we were named in that lawsuit or whatever. Is that correct?
That's correct. That's correct.
So I understand the safety issue, but I think we have a lot of unanswered questions that didn't get answered. And like Councillor Hennick said, Baddeck has done them for what's the beginning of time, the beginning of sidewalks, I guess. And for us now to be put in the position, and that's exactly what's happened, we've been put in a position where we can look like the bad guys. And there's almost a gun to our head, and I understand what you're saying, Councillor Kerr and Councillor Donovan, about safety and all of that, but there's a lot more to this than just the safety. Are we taking on something that could be very harmful for the municipality in the future?
Thank you, Counselor. Counselor Bourne?
This is great discussion. Thank you, Warden, for having this special meeting this evening. I think there's a lot of questions still, but I am definitely in favor of Deputy Warden McLeod's view that we take on the services for this season only, as it seems like we have a lot of questions still that need to be answered or some background work on it, and I'm definitely in favor of that. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other discussion? Before I call for a vote, Leanne, Counselor Patterson mentioned insurance. We have insurance on our driver and our equipment. And
Yeah, so we have never insured the sidewalks in the village because we still feel we do not own them to this point, which is the whole reason around all of this. However, in the background, administration can find a way to have this work and we will insure them. And we'll look after all of the operations pieces of it to make sure that we are covered for insurance purposes. And we will keep you up to date with how much it costs to do them. And we'll look at next steps for how we recover that or if we're going to recover that. So we'll keep
Thank
council
you.
up to date on that.
thank you for clarifying that. Counselor Bourne.
Yes, I also just wanted to say with Counselor Patterson's point about financial and maybe this could be a budget discussion, but I think that's a valid point as well, because as we're going into this in the future, you know, we really need to be mindful of the taxes and what that looks like. However, there is an emergency need right now to move ahead with this season, but we got to keep that in the forefront as well when budget times come up, if this is something we're going to continue with. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else have anything to add to this discussion? I'm just going to say my little piece. I had a conversation, as you know, with the commission chair today, and I thought it went really well. And I just asked her for a piece of paper. I didn't care if it was on a sticky note or a legal pad or whatever. Just saying that sign the sidewalks over to us and we can have the boots on the ground today. As you know, we didn't receive that. They are saying again, once again and again, that they don't own them and they're not plowing them. So I feel, as Councillor Donovan said, that we will be the bigger people for the safety of our residents. That I feel that we should plow them for this season and go forward from then, decide what we're going to do, if we're going to charge an area rate, if taxes, or if it's just going to be in lieu. That we can discuss that at a later date, but we need to plow Shabukto Street. And we're only just talking about Shabukto Street. We will not be doing any side streets. That's in the motion. So can I call for a vote on this motion, which is, let me read it again just to make sure everybody is kosher with it. Okay, based on with the discussion of the village of Baddeck and them reiterating that they do not own the sidewalks, we will not plow them. And that is, they will not plow them. So can I call for a motion that Victoria County will plow the sidewalks on Shabukto Street and Shabukto Street only for the 2025-26 winter season that'll end in March of 2026. There's a motion on the table and there was a seconder. So all in favor of this? Can I see Steph? I can't see everybody, so can you do a count?
Actually, Warden, I'm gonna need a recorded vote, so I need
Okay.
everybody to say their name and yes or no, please.
Okay, so we're gonna start, we'll start with Councillor Patterson.
Councillor Patterson, no.
Okay. Councillor Donovan,
Counselor Donovan, yes.
Councillor Bourne,
Counselor Bourne, yes.
Councillor Hennick,
No,
Councillor McLeod,
Councillor McLeod, yes.
Councillor Matheson Laforte,
Counselor Matheson LaForte, yes.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Counselor Carr, sorry.
Yes.
So, Steph, do you have them all recorded?
Yes, I do.
And if the yes is, it's for
Yeah.
yes.
You have
Correct.
5 yeses.
Correct.
So the motion will carry that we will plow the sidewalk on Shibucto Street and Shibucto Street only for the 2025-26 season. That will end March 2026.
Can I just make a note too?
Mhm.
We'll send messaging out to the residents about it and like what the schedule will be, those types of things.
Yes, please.
Because we do have other operational needs as well. So we will let the residents know what to expect. Oh, I don't know what that will look like yet, but we'll get the guys out going as soon as we can.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
I
you,
know it
Warden.
was a lot of emailing back and forth with everybody, yeah, but thank you all for coming on tonight.
Thank you.
Warden.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Night.
Have a good night, folks.
Stay warm.